Hello from the dung heap, everybody. These are my friends. A lot of them.
Friends.
There he is. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
And we're live. Hello. SPTV. Good morning. You probably heard me clear my throat. I just have a lot to say today, and I have a very special guest coming on soon too. So hello, everyone. Hello there. Thank you for being here. I want to share some thoughts with you today, and of course, as always, get your input. I titled this stream, and it's not clickbait. Mike Rinder, this is your mess. And I just want to see how things roll here, but I do have some things I really want to share. So, is Cheryl joining? Yeah, maybe. Yes. Boy, where do I start? Okay. Start at the beginning here. I'm going to share something on the screen. So we have Confront and Shatter again, and our friend, Sister Stefani, has been on a roll exposing the truth about Scientology. There's her little thing about her husband. Okay, so we're using words like outflowing false data. I wonder where she got that from. More false data outflowing. Couple of thoughts. The video, the real elephant in the room. The announcement. I think all of these are about Aaron Smith-Levin. I'm pretty sure. So let's just choose one. Okay. Let's pick on. Let's click on this one. Click on this one. Okay. Oh, let's see. Couple of thoughts. First, a few comments. This was from the 28th of May. There's a Reddit community that is comprised of sensible, right-thinking people who are disgusted with the antics of Aaron Smith-Levin and his followers. Okay, it's called SBTV Unvarnished on Reddit. They're serving facts and reason in heaping proportions. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, Unvarnished is banned. This subreddit was banned due to being used for spam. Okay, well, forget that then. What else do we got? Aaron's primary goals are to bring down Mike Rinder. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, because that's really true. Okay, so we got all kinds of things going on here with Stefani. I scanned all of these latest things here, and I'm seeing things like her saying she's, looked into his jujitsu record, which is like, wow, okay. Now she's a jujitsu expert, and she is going, I'm going to remove this for a minute, and she's going around asking people that he knows about his jujitsu, which I can't even say, habits, and supposedly he's not welcome there anymore. Like, what the frick? Come on, Stefani, really? She's going after Jenna again, calling her a mistress. She's mentioning Jenna's mom, Aaron's deceased brother, anybody and everybody that she can take shots at. Okay. I don't usually use the word unhinged. That's not really my favorite word. I think it's kind of mean to say, but I think this lady needs help. I think she really needs help. It's really sad and sick. It doesn't excuse any of her behavior at all, but woman to woman, if I could just say, Stefani, I have a question. Okay. Do you really think that Mike cares about you? Do you care about Mike? I think you do. I think Stephanie does actually care about Mike, right? To an obsessive level. But does Mike care about her? I don't think so. Does he really care about victims, women victims? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure, honestly. I've seen him mistreat people pretty badly. And I did put a link in the video below of a stream I did a few months ago now about the emails that Mike Rinder had sent me back and forth. And I had attempted to write something on his public blog, and instead of like approving it and posting it on his blog, he sent me an email in response. He didn't know who I was. He didn't know I was the Marilyn that, that crocheted the bobblehead Xenu figures. He didn't know any of that. In my email, I said absolutely nothing about Aaron Smith-Levin. I was only asking questions about the Aftermath Foundation itself. Nothing about Aaron Smith-Levin at all. He proceeded to send me, which he didn't even know who I was, a whole laundry list of things about Aaron Smith-Levin. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. If please, go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it, or if you want your memory to be refreshed. I redacted his private email address, but it came right from his blog. You can see that. And I have confirmed that 100% that was his email. So, you want to call me a liar? I got all the receipts. So here we go. And I want to say this too before I show anything, is if there are any current Aftermath Foundation board members or former Aftermath Foundation board members that would like this whole email chain, I would be happy to forward it to you. Just send me an email at coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. So let me get that going. I'll just show you a couple of things here. Okay. And I have another question for Stefani. What would she say to anyone that would dare call that victim in that video, the CVS video, would call Juliana Cohen crazy? I'm about to show you. Okay. This was one of the items on the list of grievances that Mike sent me. He didn't know anything. He didn't know who I was. And he said, well, you have some background in nonprofits. Would you dismiss somebody off of your board that did this, 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 this? I'm not going to show the whole list because some of the things are definitely not true. Some of them are true that Aaron has talked about, and some of them there's no proof either way. So, and I'm not here to defend Aaron Smith-Levin. I'm just showing you that he's listing, different grievances and talking about this line item was about Aaron's sex partners, one of whom was crazy. Oh, who's he calling crazy? Who's he calling crazy? One of whom was crazy and videoed the resulting altercation. I believe we're talking about the CVS video. Next is this was the following email. So I wrote back and told him who I was. And you can see on the other stream that I linked that, he realized who I was. And he's like, oh, good. Well, then I can tell you more. I mean, it took me hours to read his email, line by line by line. Some of the other things he did was just so wrong, doxing some of the people that he was supposed to be helping, and breaking confidentiality and things like that, which I do go into on the other stream. Okay, so this was the other line by line, more in-depth list of grievances against Aaron Smith-Levin. Mike says there were other things, but it really came to a head with the incident in Los Angeles with the crazy woman in his hotel. And he proceeded to say he had hooked up with her, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Another thing I wanted to show you. So there you have it. Him calling, victims of assault by Aaron Smith-Levin crazy women. Also have this. Now, let me minimize this for one sec. I know I have a lot going on, a lot to say. I'm a little bit all over the place. Just bear with me, guys. I'm a major nicotine addict that has gone 36 hours without any nicotine. So, and I'm menopausal. You can ask my husband. I've been a little off. So, I'm doing my best to stay focused and to present this in the best way that I can. So, yeah, calling someone crazy is very damn offensive, and I'm going to show you how he treats people. I don't know why Phil Jones left the Aftermath Foundation board. He's no longer listed. I did see his stream that he did the other day, and he was very nice and gracious about it. He said he still supports the Aftermath Foundation. I believe basically what he said was that he wants to be able to help in different ways. He wants to be able to live stream and talk about things on his own, his own website, or I'm sorry, YouTube channel and things like that. I have seen him in the chats of, what I think Mike Rinder would consider his quote enemies. Phil Jones seems like an amazing, decent guy. And that seems like a really big loss that he stepped down from the Aftermath Foundation. That seems really sad. And I know that this man just wants to be reunited with his children. And he's an activist at heart. And so I wish him well. And Phil, if you ever see this, probably won't, but I commend you for being who you are and helping in every way you can. And I'm sorry that you felt like you couldn't stay on, because I really was hoping that things would turn around at the Aftermath Foundation. And not to say they're still not doing some good, but there's been some issues that I put out in the other stream. I won't go through the whole thing, but I never had an issue with Mike about his past OSA stuff. I don't know. I've never called him a criminal. I've never said he knows stuff. I don't know what he knows. There's other people that are ex-Sea Org, ex-Scientologists that do know what he knew. I don't. So I've never said anything against him about any of his past or anything. My issue was with how he was running in the Aftermath Foundation, controlling the narrative and intimidating people, and not treating the people that he was supposed to be serving, not treating them well. So I just had a couple more things I wanted to show, and then I want to bring in my special guest. So let me put this up here. So I said all that also to say, oh, sorry, I've got notifications. Oh, there it goes. It's away. So I said all that to say this. Mike said on 2 different occasions in these emails that they were planning, all of the current board members who were all still on the board, the 3 couples, that they were trying to find people to replace them, not to join them, to replace them. We are trying to find people who will join the board so we can get on with our lives. You have no idea the toll it has taken on all of us, especially the women. We now have some candidates to take over the board, but it's not an easy sell. Okay. And then he also says, as I said above, is no longer worth the trade-off of reward versus pain. So we were all trying to find replacements and turn the foundation over to others. Now, is that happening? I ask you, is that happening? It looks like there's people jumping ship. There's people leaving, and it's not the original 6. It's not the couples. And I won't even say original because they didn't found it. Luis Garcia and Aaron did. So, I would venture to say again what Kelly said months ago is Mike Rinder. I feel like he should step down. If he had done it before, maybe we wouldn't be, talking about this now. So, and to Stefani, I say, just please, just realize he doesn't care about you. He really doesn't. And another clip I was going to play, but I'm going to just put it down below. If you watch that stream, how he dismissed me once he realized that he wasn't going to poison me against Aaron, that I really didn't care, that that's not why I was talking to him. That wasn't the subject. Had nothing to do with Aaron. Had to do with nonprofits. Had to do with how he was, the Dogs and Fleas letter, and him letting Catherine Olsen run around being a troll. I mean, this was months ago. He said he would deal with Catherine Olsen. Never did. Never did. She's still running around like a troll. So Mike Rinder, come on, just come on, cut the crap and stop using Stefani A. Hutchinson. Confront and shatter. Cut it out. You're disgusting. You're being, and then someone's going to clip this. You're disgusting. You're being a bully. You are hurting even your quote friends. Your friends and people are supporting you. You're hurting Stefani. Stop it. Stop it. Stefani, just get away from him. He doesn't care about you. So, all right. I think that's all. I've said enough. Someone's going to clip that one thing of me saying that Mike Rinder's disgusting, but he's being that way. Yeah. So they'll have fun with that. Whatever. There's this ridiculous thing that has channel that has 200 followers. That's after Aaron. Aaron has 1,000 times that amount. So they can have at it. Whatever. I think it's funny. So, okay, let's do this. Without further ado, I got to get in uniform. And Stacey, if you want to pop on too, you're welcome to. You're in uniform too. Okay, we ready? Ta-da! There she is.
Reporting for muster. Hello, Marilyn. How are you, darling?
Hello. Thank you for joining me. I'm in rare form today. I needed my
Me too. Me too. I am feral on point today. Feral on fleek. However the kids are saying it today. We've got ourselves a veritable little baby reindeer blog.
Yeah.
And we need to, I don't know, someone needs to make friends with her and talk to her. She doesn't have friends, Marilyn. She doesn't have a good friend to tell her what's going on and how she's being used.
I want to cry. It really does.
Well, I feel bad for her. I really do. I feel bad for her because she's not looking. You can totally tell the language she uses. Number one is OSA. It's all Scientology. An ex-nun would not use any of that language in a blog.
Right.
For anything other than being directed to use that language. That's not her own natural language. She doesn't speak like that. She had to leave the Aftermath Foundation so she could continue doing this dungness, let's call it. And that's all she's been doing since. That's all she's been doing. And of course, they couldn't keep her on the Aftermath Foundation because we were all complaining, writing, hey, you kicked off Aaron because you said he talked about people and you're not allowed to have people talk about people, right? So they moved her out, but they're still, Mike's got her in that spot where he's just feeding her and she's, and I feel so bad for the woman.
As long as she stops being relevant in any way to him, he'll just discard her. So if he really cared about her, he would have said, Stefani, it's okay. You don't have to defend me. You don't have to go after Aaron. Stay on the board and do good,
Right. But that's just like a manly thing too. Like, I don't need you to stand up. I don't need you to speak for me like that, lady, as his own man self. But he's not doing that. This is so Scientology. This is so OSA. It's just ridiculous. And he's using this poor woman, and I don't know what's up with her husband. Does she really have a husband? Because if I were married to someone who on a weekly basis was obsessed and obsessively writing about someone of the other sex, I'd be kind of like, honey, do you want to go to therapy maybe? Why are you writing about this man? Why is she so obsessed with him? She's Sister Obsessionata of the Useless. That's what I came up with last night. That's her sister name. And it's just very aggravating at this point because she's not helping anyone.
I hate how it's just getting more and more ugly, more and more personal, and now she's snooping around at his gym, his jujitsu. I mean, come on,
This is all
ew.
OSA. This is
And
all OSA.
and
Okay, so
talking
Mike
about
Rinder, when did he join? He was 17 when he went on the Apollo. Was he 17, if I remember well? So from the age of 17, say, he's been making toast every day the same way, every day, since like the 70s. He's come out of there, but he still makes toast every day. He makes toast every day. This is what he's conditioned to do. He doesn't know how to live any other way. He doesn't know how to conduct himself any other way. And when you hold that much power in an organization, that power goes with you wherever wherever you wander. So he still feels entitled to say and do whatever he wants and use people just like they do. And then Stefani has her, they call me a flying monkey on Twitter. Stefani has her flying monkeys.
Yeah.
Voodoo Kitty, Rosa Vasquez, blah, 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 all those other ones on Twitter. Yes. So they have like this pyramid scheme of twattery going on. And it all comes from OSA. It's all Mike Rinder's mental OSA in play.
Do you think that part of the hitting below the belt and going after, like, Aaron's
the
brother?
Words what nun would use those words? What nun?
Yeah.
What would
and also like just going out, like, what do they call that? Finding your buttons or something? Like,
exactly. They're finding your buttons.
Yeah, Mike knows.
That's it.
That
and they use particular language, hooked up, sexual partner. They use these very cold. It's the language. It's the language they use to get you to hate them. They are just putting that out there for you to listen to their message and take it in. Well, to me, it's just ridiculous because I know it. But there are a lot of people out there that don't, maybe, and they need to be explained all this. But this is just Mike playing OSA games still in the Aftermath Foundation. Now, Phil Jones, that man has a lot of class. So I cannot see him hanging around with the likes of Mike Rinder. If Mike Rinder's acting this way, that's what I think. Phil Jones took it upon himself. He saw the whole thing. He sees everything. If he sees what Stefani's doing, he sees us complaining about it. He knows about all that because they talk about it.
I know. People were already in my comments this morning, like, why are we talking about this? And I'm like, you know what? It's okay if anybody wants to skip this. Trigger warning, but it's my channel and I'll talk if I want to, I guess is what I have to say about that.
Absolutely. And it's like, well, I don't know. Someone has to say something back. I don't feel we're being mean. Like I said, I want to actually make friends with Stefani, take her out for coffee and have a chat with her. Like, sis, honey, why? I just want to give her a hug. But that's me. Other people might want to just, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'm mad at her because of the whole, hitting below the belt.
Being used.
But I know it's not her, right? I know she's being used, and I've seen how Mike treats people.
This isn't organically coming out of her heart and mind and soul. This is Mike Rinder telling her what to say, and she's using. My bestie is an ex-Franciscan nun. She doesn't talk like that about anyone ever. She never would. So yeah, it's just OSA games. It's OSA games, reindeer games, baby reindeer games. See what I did there? Have you seen that, Marilyn? Have you seen Baby Reindeer?
I'm afraid because of all the trigger warnings.
Not really. It is a bit much. I mean, I was watching it it was good though. I couldn't put it, it's like a good book. I couldn't put it down. But once you start, you can't stop, and it's a bit much. But it's very stalking. This is what Stefani's doing. She's stalking him, stalking Aaron.
Yeah.
What does she know about jujitsu? What do nuns know about jujitsu? Nothing. So where did she get that information from? Is she really going around investigating every move? Why isn't she all up in Costco? She should be hiding in Costco behind, like, the frozen food section, waiting for him to appear any second, because that's where he spends most of his time. Like, go.
Yeah.
So she's just being very obsessed in a way that's unhealthy. And I feel someone, either a family member, her husband, say, or a friend, needs to, like, have a chat with her, because it's not right. And I'm not sticking up for Aaron. Like I said, I don't need to. He's big enough and ugly enough to stand up for himself. I'm not sticking up for him.
Right. Yeah.
But I just feel bad for her. And then I see the other flying monkeys that she uses that are also related to the whole, it's just, like I said, a pyramid scheme of monkeys.
Yeah. And you know what that is? There's shields, there's layers of people. It's like, I got it. And I'm going to say this too. I got an email from the new owner of the old SPTV Discord. I guess it's BTS Discord now. I don't know who this person is. They're, offering to do a public appearance, public debate, which I think one of the creators might take them up on. I'm not really interested right now because I was friends with the actual owner. I guess they stepped down, whatever. But this is the thing, is that I think people are being scapegoated, is what I'm saying. It's like, I don't want to talk to the new guy or the assistant manager. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whose mess is this right now? It's Mike Rinder's mess. Stefani is just being used as a pawn. It's not her mess.
Mike was the head of OSA. To him, he was at the tippy top of the pyramid, and he sat there with his chess game. And according to what COB needed at the time, he moved people around and did what needed to be done according to COB. We've all heard this from even Matt Pesh, in his videos was very telling, some of the things he shared with us.
Yeah.
And Mike Rinder had all the power in the world. He still feels that way. He really does. And so he's still using the same tactics. He's still making toast. And Stefani is burning the toast. And she's burning our scones.
Yeah, and our biscuits too.
Yeah.
So we've got like 30, I think, start things. You mind going through these with me?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. We got, Mary Reno. Thank you so much. Yay, new cub. Thank you, Mary Reno. Welcome. Appreciate that. Cornfree's like, cub, yes. Good to have something positive and happy right now.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
My niecey corn.
Good for you, Dr. Who Heather. Stephanie wrote 2 blog posts. I didn't even open them. I'm so proud of myself. That is good. Appreciate
it. For you, because it just, you need a Tylenol afterwards. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Timu Osa. Oh, George. This is my George. Baby Rinder or reindeer. And is Martha. Are up to their Timu Osa tricks.
Baby Rinder. Oh my God, that's so perfect. That's so perfect. Baby Rinder. Yeah.
Oh yeah. My mods, they're clever.
Very. George is brilliant. I'm sorry. I love George. I just love George so much.
I know.
Brilliant.
Kelly and I met him.
I know. I saw the pictures. Oh, I'm so jelly.
I'm jealous that everybody got to meet you. Here we go. That kitchen witch Suzanne. Hi there. I agree with this. Every time she calls herself an author as an actual published author, it makes me cringe. Yeah, she doesn't even have page numbers on her book.
I know. That's like the minimum thing you need to do when you write a book.
Yeah.
Is like a kind of a table of contents, maybe a menu thing at the front, and maybe some page numbers. Yeah, ding dong.
Yeah.
My dad's an author too. Anyone can be an author. I'm an author. I've written stuff on the bathroom wall, and that was very authory of me. I was very good at it.
On Facebook. Yeah. We got Bo Beans. Hey, good to see you, friend. Member for 3 months. Yay. Happy Tuesday, Marilyn. Rodney. Good to see you. Bringing out the emoji game. I love it. Susan P. Member for 3 months too. Awesome. From the beginning. Thank you so much. Love you too, Susan P. And we got a super chat. Thank you so much. Caitlin Clark's Body Thetan. Oh, we got a super chat from a Body Thetan. I didn't know they had money.
Ooh. Did I
Ooh, there
send
we
one
go.
out that now has a keyboard?
I've been squeezing this Body Thetan. It's a good stress ball. It really is.
Right? It's a good shape. I had have one for that too in the car.
Well, I don't know. I haven't been smoking cigarettes, so like maybe it's
Right. You need something to do with your hands.
right.
Don't keep putting it in your mouth though. That's not a good look. But just
Not a good
make
look,
sure
no.
you keep it down here.
So for anyone who doesn't know, this is Cheryl made this for me, and this is my Body Thetan, who always has a crazy hairdo. All right. Anyways, Caitlin Clark's Body Thetan says after Elephant in the Room video, Leah's account has grown by 40,000 followers, 2,000 every day. That's what buying followers looks like.
That's
Wow.
buying them. Yeah, you can tell. When you know about social media, certain people know instantly when they're getting their paid for followers. Yeah.
Yikes.
Good for Leah.
Well,
she can afford it, I guess.
Yes, please follow Feral Cheryl. Her channel is amazing. If you're not subscribed, please head over there and subscribe. I love your shorts. They just always make me happy and laugh.
I'm so glad.
My orb and my sacred cloth, my spatula. I got to get it together.
See, bringing spiritual joy to the community. That's what I'm about.
Did you see Susie Oberholtz? She's got a nun's habit now too.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I gotta go.
Video.
I'll check that out. I have to check that out.
Maybe I can pop it up before we.
Just the one that I still have to go to that cracks me up is the one that Blake Reed did instantly after he's got flip flops in his hands and he's got this look on his face.
Oh my God, I know.
I screenshotted that and I look at it all the time, just so you know, Balake. Oh my God.
I think he's in the chat. Are you in the chat, Blakey? Balake?
That one it makes me roar every time.
Oh my God. That's awesome. Oh, jeez. Liz Ferris scissor Thetan.
Yes, I made her scissor Thetans. I made her little lesbian Thetans and they fit perfectly.
That's hilarious.
Is it too early for this?
I'm dying. Oh my God.
I mean,
you have a great imagination, I have to say. Very vivid imagination.
This is what happens when you grow up with a Scientology father. You spend a lot of time on your own in your own head. It's not a good place to be on your own.
Can you hear that AC? Is it too loud?
No, I can't.
You can't hear it? Okay. Just want to make sure because I can hear it. So.
Mine.
Oh, there's Sassafras. Hi, sweetie. I love Sassafras. She was riding around in the convertible with Becky, Pinche Becky, the other day. Everybody was in the chat, like laughing. They're just calling them Thelma and Louise, and they were going around doing their convoy thing and yelling at the Scientologists and beeping at all the cars. Oh my God, it was awesome. They were doing that convoy, all of the cars.
I want to do a convoy in Clearwater. Yeah. I wonder if. Well, Aaron doesn't like being out in the heat, and I totally get it because it's really hot. But I wonder if he's just in his car in the air conditioning, if he'll do a convoy with us.
There you go. Yeah, I know he doesn't like to go outside much, right?
No, not right now. It's horrible outside right now.
Yeah. I've actually been in the pool like 3-4 times already this summer, which is really good for me. It's usually mid-July before I go in our pool.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
Oh, LA and Toronto. Saw Nance's Body Thetan yesterday. Quite perky.
I show you guys that one. Let me go get it. I just love her. Funny.
Go ahead. I'll read some of these.
I hope it doesn't get you demonetized.
I don't think so. I don't care. It's worth it. Oh my God. I'm dying.
She's got the boobage, the holy boobages. The caution. I need tiny caution tape. So she's going to get her glycol alcohol shot today, and she will be boarding her DC-8 and making her way to Nancy Drew. very shortly this week.
Oh my God, you're making me choke. I'm laughing so hard.
Oh.
Doctor Who, Heather. If she's a jujitsu expert, I'm a supermodel that is master skydiver. I'm terrified of heights, and that would never happen. Yeah, same
Now,
here.
funny thing is, too, I was a nun, but I was also in ninjutsu for a couple of years. I actually did, so did my daughter. So I do know a bit about martial arts. So I know when I couldn't even read what she was writing because it was just ridiculous. You could tell it was someone else's wording.
Yeah. Wow.
He knows nothing about martial arts.
Mm-hmm. I just want to read a few more of these. Ison, like I thought, she was urged to quit so she can be more unleashed than ever with guidance from Rinder without it looking bad for the foundation. Yeah, that's pretty much
it.
Too. And what I wanted to point out as well is he expressed twice in those emails that see that twice in those emails that they were looking, all 6 of them were looking for replacements so they could step down and go on with their lives. Now, where are we at now? So they added 4 people, 2 of them left already, and then we have John Atack and Michelle Adair, I believe. That's Rachel Hastings' wife. She seems very, very. She's highly decorated in the real armed forces. She seems
wonderful,
very smart, very accomplished, probably very, even keeled.
Right. I like her on that.
Yeah, I do too. And I hope she either talks some sense into them or jump ship herself. So.
John Atack. That one.
Yeah.
Since he did that, Mike Rinder video. The sun shines out of your ass, Mike. Since he did that video with him and answered his own questions, and
calling anyone at the last 10 seconds of the video, calling anyone that questioned Mike a lynch mob. I mean,
yeah,
not okay.
That wasn't friendly. Now, I do like all his informational videos. He's one of those white men that just has to keep talking. He loves hearing himself talk. So, but he does have some good information and some stuff. But yeah, I'm not buying his book. He can suck it. I've got all the other books, but I'm not buying his.
Yeah, right. You're not buying it. Constance June, hey there. Mike will do to Stefani what he's done to others when he's finished with her.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
He'll do this. One day she will piss him off. She will say or do the wrong thing that he will take as his entitled self. An attack. And he will do this with her, just as he's done with everyone else.
Mm-hmm. LA and Toronto. I think you're right. I think Phil wants to join Aloha Taji. You do you, boo. He is the sweetest man ever. He seems very sweet.
Doesn't he? I love Phil Jones. In every video I've ever seen him in, everything he's trying to do, he really is doing the work to get his kids out of Scientology. I don't even know if he feels the way we do about bringing the whole thing down. He just wants his family back. That man has so much pain in his heart. You can see it when he's talking about him in video. You can just feel it. I love Phil Jones, and you've got nothing wrong to say about that man. He's a good man. And that's why he left, because he doesn't want to be around that mess. That toxic. It's toxic. It's toxic.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. But I mean, he was very gracious and nice about it and still says he supports them, but I don't blame him for stepping down at all. I don't blame him.
I support them too. It's just I'm going to donate my money to SPTV Foundation. It's not like I don't support them. Do what you do, boo.
Right.
That's us. But I'm going to support the foundation, which I feel is actually.
Yeah, I still want to see them succeed even now. But it's just, and I'm sure they're doing some good things, but there are some major issues there.
Right. Yeah. Right. The more the merrier. You do your, but freaking leave us alone.
I'm on Team Flip Flop. That's right.
That's my guy right there.
We gotta get you some memberships. I want to be your first member. I'm so excited.
I'm having this back and forth with YouTube, and I've got the watch hours, I've got all that. I'm just waiting right now for them to, but I keep getting the little blue button, get notified. And I'm like, how many times do I have to click this?
Well, you have to do the AdSense thing. If you don't have, you have to get that set. They send you a code in the mail.
See, they haven't done any of that.
All right, we'll talk
So,
about that. I
yeah,
think Aaron's
okay,
gonna
okay.
agree with it.
Well, I should be like close to it.
Yeah,
But see, I'm not even doing this for the money, guys. I'm just doing
I
this
know.
for the fun.
I know, but I really want to like be a. I want to be a
Oh,
member of
thank you.
Feraltology, the flip flop cult.
Yeah.
The spatula cult.
Well, you are the one. You are the spatula queen. I'm the flip flop queen.
Okay.
Florida, you can only wear flip flops. That's all you wear here most of the time.
Oh, this is sweet, poet. I will gladly add Phil Jones to the list of Phils I named my dog after.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that.
it.
I love when dogs have normal names like Gary or Dave. My brother just got an English bulldog and his name is Doug. Doug Dog. Yeah, I know. I didn't think much. See, I was the pretty one. He was supposed to be the smart one. Doug. That's his name of his dog. I like normal names though.
I love that. Oh, I like this comment from Sandy Hill. The Mike Rinder side needs to ask themselves, what is their motivation? What outcome do they want?
Right. Right. Because, every day you wake up and you're like, yeah, I'm going to get stuff done today. And you, hopefully, if you're a good person, you're trying to be a better person than you were the day before.
Right.
And you're just trying to get through life, right? Do you wake up and go, I'm going to write a nasty blog about Aaron? I mean, who does that?
No, and I wouldn't be talking about it if she didn't. So,
Absolutely.
it's just, I just want Mike Rinder to stop and stop. Like he is, I can tell from those emails he is just has his sights set on bringing Aaron down. He just hates Aaron. It's consuming him, and it's so sad. It's so sad.
It's consuming him. Exactly. It's consuming him.
A madman.
And he will continue because that's his game. Like that's his toast. That's his toast. And right now, all the butter, he's just trying to just butter that toast with Aaron all over it. It's like, that's all he knows to do is just make more toast, which is horrible. It's toxic and it's not getting us anywhere. What good is it doing their foundation even? And people who know about Scientology and know him, they know that's how he's acting. It's just obvious.
Yeah. And he's digging his heels in. I mean, basically driving away people off the board. And now, like, literally, what they set out to do, supposedly, was to find, competent people so that they could step down and know that the Aftermath Foundation would go on. Now, they're all still there. Not one of them has stepped down yet.
And then you have the same leadership structure that you had back at Gold. You've got Mike. Then who's next? Claire and Mark. And then you've got Amy and Matt to the side. I mean, they were all the executives. That's all the people who were in charge, yelling out orders to people all day long. Still doing it.
Yeah. Oh, we got Miriam. Hi, sweetheart. Raging. Thank you, Marilyn, for calling out Mike Rinder, who continues to allow Stefani to cover up his crimes for him. And I was enraged when I saw her bring up as if she knows anything about, my biscuits are burning, as if she knows anything about Miriam, her case, her father, anything. She needs to shut up about that. And I know it just seems like it's Mike just fueling the fire, telling her what to say. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And Miriam, I am so sorry. And I will not shut up about him until he stops victimizing people like Miriam. Absolutely. I'm not about that at all. I'm not about that.
The way he clapped back at Miriam to me was absolute fear of him going to jail. When Miriam came in just to ask for help, he knows everything. Don't get it twisted, guys. He knows everything that happened to Miriam and her story. That was his job, to know everything. So to me, that was fear of her being able to take legal recourse on him. That's what I thought. And so he just went in for the attack. He went into attack. and put bury him out.
If he didn't know, why would he say that? The whole thing, because I have it in the other stream. I put everything up that I have it listed, linked below, right? But he said that coming against, quote, him made it so that the person that could have corroborated her story, they attacked him. I'm like, wait a minute. He said he didn't know anything. How could he have been integral into that case? And how did she, quote, ruin it if he didn't know anything?
Right.
You know, it doesn't.
And he made sure stuff didn't get filed in time, and he knew stuff that, so yeah, and he didn't help out. So,
Yeah.
It's all about saving his, that's what he's doing. He's just trying to cover his own ass. You know, someone has something on Mike Rinder if Mike Rinder is attacking them. Because that's the only thing
names you just can't bring up, you know, and I'm not going to bring it up because I hope somebody does at some point, because I'm like Stefani. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm not going to pretend to know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to be like, well, you know, I'm an author and I'm going to talk about speaking of the outflowing false data of the, you know, and I'm a jujitsu expert. But like, come on, she's got to just be confident in herself. You know, she knows how to be a nun or whatever. I don't know. She doesn't, obviously, she loves yarn, but she doesn't know the difference between knitting and crocheting. So maybe she should start there and fact check the difference between knitting and crocheting.
Yes, because there is a huge difference. Different knots.
I can do one, but I can't do the other. I can't do the
different tools, different implements. Yeah. It's a whole different thing.
Yeah. So, we got some more. See, I want you to get some little cups too, or whatever you're gonna get. What are you gonna get? Flip flops?
Probably, yeah. A holy flip flop. That'll have to be my first one. Will be a holy flip flop.
Thank you so much, Anne. I got 10 new cups. I'm so excited. Appreciate that. I always gotta do my little clap here. Cult of One. I think it's Cult of One. I have a whippet called Willie. I love asking people if they've seen my Willie.
That's funny. That's really funny.
I wasn't prepared for that.
Have you seen my Willie?
Oh wait, have you seen my Willie? Like, I recently joined Pearltology as a brother. What? Did she get memberships?
I guess. I think I heard something last night in her live.
Awesome.
She was yelling at people, and then she was talking about Pearltology. So, yes, we have the most beautiful cults we are building here, you people.
Oh, I love all the cults. Thank you, Blakey, for the super chat. Oh, wait, another. Oh, my goodness. Blakey. Hey, Stefani, Aaron. Blessed his baldness is not responsible for your or Mike Rinder's problems. You are, right. Take some accountability, you absolute tool.
Yes. Absolutely.
I can't really disagree with that, you know.
No, neither can I.
Yeah, Aaron's not responsible, you know. I mean, I haven't talked to him. I'm just saying what I feel. I don't care whether he's happy or not that I'm talking. I'm sure he doesn't care because we're not in a cult. You know, we're not
exactly. We can say whatever the hell we want. We have our own channels, and
exactly. Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to wind down. Do you have anything else you wanted to talk about, honey? I know there's a lot of questions and comments, but just people can just leave them in the, write them again if you don't mind. Leave in the comments.
Right.
I always read them, but yeah. So what do you think?
Yeah, no, we're fired up, huh? We're fired up, and but it's all good. It's given us more energy to get out there and just keep doing good, because this community is about the love and sharing awareness and just love. We're spreading love. That's what we're about. We're trying to help people, and we're trying to share some giggles and information at the same time. So just keep being nice. Keep being nice to each other. Be kind. You never know what someone else is going through. And just be nice.
Yeah. I totally agree.
Stefani ain't.
Stefani, tell you can come over to the dark side and we can just chit chat. We can
come over
knit and crochet together.
I'll show you. Exactly.
Yeah. I know. It's just so sad. Wait, did I see? I think I saw some more little comments here. Oh, it's saying people saying hi to Liz Gale. Liz Gale. Oh, there you are.
Liz, girl.
Good to see you, sweetie. Aw, love ya. And I think I saw Miriam, another comment.
I've hugged Liz Gale. She's lovely.
Love her. I know. I really want to meet her in person so bad. Miriam says Stephanie Hutchinson doesn't know what she's talking about.
She doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know much, but it doesn't sound like she knows what she's talking about at all.
That's what I mean. The language she's using, number one, is given to her because that's not a natural, organic language coming from someone who was in a convent, nunnery, or abbey. It's just not. That is Scientology language she's being fed. And then the hatred for Aaron is also, why would she hate on anyone? Is being fed by Mr. Baby Rinder.
Yeah. That's rough.
She doesn't know what she's talking
Wait,
about.
are you auntie? Are you Liz's auntie?
Yes, I am. Aww. I love that's my niecey.
Auntie, best aunt ever. Mike just wants to be about Aaron so they don't see him.
Right. He's trying to deflect off of himself. Dude, if you are attacking someone, we know they've got something on you. That's basically it.
Yep. Very good point. 100%. Yep.
And he's afraid.
Yep. Liz Gale. Hey, thanks for this chat, ladies. You know how I feel about Stefani. I'm glad others are seeing not just the funny drama, but the insidious and unhinged aspect too. Yeah.
Well, it's toxic and painful.
He warned that this is not healthy. It's not okay. She's just going off the rails, and it's dangerous for her, if not for the community. So just don't listen, and wish her well. I do wish her well.
Me too.
At some point it stops being funny and it's just like, oh no.
That's how I feel about her now. The first couple of blogs were, oh girl, what are you doing? And now every time she releases a new one, I'm like, oh no, again. And I just feel really bad. When you feel bad for someone and you're like cringing inside, that's what I feel for her. Cringe.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I just I really don't. I think she started off really meaning well, but now it's like it's an obsession, and
because I followed him for years
about you. He doesn't care about
you. He doesn't. He's using you, and he's going to wash his hands of you at some later date. So drop this thing, girl, and come over here and crochet with us. Woohoo!
Yeah, really, I know.
Wear flip-flops on your head.
Yeah, let your hair down. All right. I think we're gonna. If there's anything else you wanted to, bring up?
No, I just love you all. Thank you all. I'm just getting so many amazing comments now that my channel's growing a little bit bigger. I'm getting so many beautiful comments from everyone. See, and this is why I know the tribe I'm in, just such a bunch of beautiful people. We really care about each other, and it's not all laugh and giggles. It's a lot of sadness and darkness in there too, but we bring a balance to it with information and laughter. So that's what I love about us.
Absolutely.
I love everyone in the chat.
Yeah, thank you everyone. It's been intense, but also good to talk. And if everybody can subscribe, head over to the Pharaoh Cheryl. Oh, my stuff's not on my reach, but
oh dear.
More instructions from you.
Make sure you rub your orb today, everyone.
Rub your orb in a clockwise
manner.
All right, everyone. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye. Zenu, Marlene, everybody partake. Cheers. This is good coffee. This is why, my hubby makes the coffee.